Welcome to Sunday Springboard with Melanie and Kimberlyn Coaching, where we help strong women flourish after major life transitions. Please stay with me to the end because I have a special announcement of a fun, important event that is going to come that I am working on. So stay tuned and I'll tell you about it. So have you ever been in the middle of creating something, maybe a lesson or a project, something that you had a lot of passion about? Maybe if you're an artist, maybe a painting or a drawing or a sculpture, or maybe you were crocheting a baby blanket for someone you loved, or maybe even doing interior decorating around your house. Just something that you're really involved in, and it took all of your attention, and time just seemed to stand still. You had no concept of time passing, and when you came up for air, you didn't, hours have passed and you didn't have a clue where those hours went. You hadn't gotten hungry. Now all of a sudden you realize, oh, I'm hungry, I need to go to the bathroom. I mean, all these things that for that period of time, you weren't aware of any of that stuff going on. You were in the zone. And we mentioned the zone last week when we were talking about level 6 energy, and it's also part of level 7 energy, which is what we're talking about today. So today we are actually at the top level, and the last in our series of exploring the levels of energy. We're at level 7. And so level 7 can kind of be hard to grab hold of, but the main difference in level 6 and level 7 is that we're going to add creation. So we are going to actually create these empowering moments and amazing lives. We're not going to just wait for them to occur, which is kind of more what we do in level 6. Level 7 is more active. So this seems a bit woo-woo maybe, and no one actually lives here all the time. But if we learn more about this level and we practice what we call detached involvement, we can access level 7 off and on. So up here at the top, we find our passion. We're able to practice this detached involvement, which means we can both experience and observe our life at the same time. We have very little judgment, and so we are fearless. We have unconditional acceptance, and we're able to resonate at whatever level we believe fits our situation. So this is the interesting part. We can step back and we can view our lives while we're living them. We're able to choose whichever level fits our situation. Do I need to be in some level 1 here while I grieve my father's passing? Do I need to get into some level 2 anger to get myself out of an abusive situation? Do I need to tolerate a situation, which would be some level 3? Do I feel led to help some people with some level 4 energy? Am I seeing a way to make a win-win situation for me and you, which would be level 5? Maybe I'm just enjoying feeling connected to everyone around me, which will be level 6. We aren't judging any of these levels, and because we're choosing the level that we want to respond with, we are these really powerful people. We're able to create amazing lives. We're not just reacting with these energy levels that maybe we don't even realize what we're feeling, what we're doing, or why we're feeling what we're feeling. So none of us resonate here at this level 7 all the time, but you may have experienced it without even realizing it. Like I described earlier, when you're in the middle of something you have passion about and time just seems to stand still for a while. You're unaware of the things going on around you. As a Christian, I feel it a lot when I'm feeling close to God, when I'm feeling the love and the power and the closeness of having Him in my life. That's one of the times I feel it the most. Some advantages of level 7 energy are that we actually feel this sense of high energy. We feel an intense desire or enthusiasm for life and any experiences that life brings. We enjoy bringing something new into existence. We really love creating. And sometimes we just have spontaneous manifestation of these great ideas and thoughts and the genius thinking that comes into our world comes when people are living at level 7. We are consciously co-creating our life experiences. Now the shadow side of level 7 could be that we may not appear grounded, kind of like that woo-woo thing I was telling you about earlier. Because we're that detached observer, we may have some difficulty relating to people when they're living at those lower levels of energy. They may not feel like we're connecting with them. However, as I said, nobody lives here all the time. We just get to experience it here and there. But as we become more aware of our lives and our thoughts and our feelings, we're able to access it more often and for longer periods of time. Now, I mentioned detached involvement, and this is an important aspect of level 7 energy. It allows you to be both a participant and an observer in your life at the same time. You see all experiences as part of life's journey without judging them as good or bad. You simply experience them, and you are in control of your responses to them. You're fully involved, but you're detached from specific outcomes. Here are some tips to practicing detached involvement. Number 1, take nothing personally. Number 2, make no assumptions. Number 3, make as few judgments as possible. Number 4, let go of the need to be right. Some of these are hard, right? Number 5, let go of the need for control. Number 6, be passionate about all of life's experiences, even the painful ones. Number 7, give all that you have, your true gifts, to whatever it is you're working on. And 8, detach from the future potential results. We're more interested in the experience itself rather than the outcome. So, by living fully involved and yet detached, you can focus more quickly in the moment, and you can have that true power more quickly. So look around this week. Where are you experiencing these high levels of energy? Are you experiencing high levels of energy? Are you mostly living in the lower levels? Remember, we're just wanting to become aware of what we're experiencing and decide, is this serving me? Is this how I want to feel? Is this how I want to show up? Is this helping me live the life I want to live? If it's not, you know those action steps we talked about: journaling, praying, meditating, listening to music, walking, talking with a friend or mentor. Those are just a few. And if you need more focused help, as always, feel free to contact me to think about hiring me as your coach. Go to my website, KimberlinCoaching.com, fill out the Work With Me, the form at the bottom of the Work With Me page, and I will contact you, and we can talk and see whether we would be a fit to work together. So now, here's my announcement. So life can be a trip, right? And not always a good one. And we wish we had a roadmap for that trip. And I have decided to create a 14-day adventure challenge. We are going to go on a virtual trip around the world. And at the same time, we're going to learn different concepts each day that will help us create our own roadmap to help us navigate this trip of life. So that we can, it will help us navigate those twists and turns that we encounter every day. So our adventure is going to set sail in mid-August. Watch for more information on my Facebook page, my email list, my website. Go to my website and sign up, subscribe to my email list to make sure you don't miss anything. I will definitely keep you informed as we get closer to the setting sail day. Meanwhile, look around you, become aware, live energetically. We're going to start a new series next week on Sunday Springboard, and I hope you all have a great week.